right, welcome back. So as you see, I got a sensor system. We're gonna do some shock tuning. I do have the GPS on. I'm gonna hope that it goes straight, and looks like it's kicking a little bit left. Seems like everything I set up goes left a little bit, but what can you do? There's our golf cart for today, coming straight at me, so I'm crossing the street. Definitely gotta love a censored system. So I am on the low C tires. Says poor reception. Says 10 satellites. We're gonna hit drag. Ready. It's testing. Look behind me, make sure there's no cars coming. All right, got the burnout. Wheelie bars are up high. Oh, that went immediately left. So I got to turn up that left shock. So we're gonna go ahead and read. Doesn't matter, we didn't go anywhere. Stop. Drag. Let me turn up this left shock a ton. All right. So we got the left shock cranked up. Get ready. It's testing. Make sure no cars are coming. All right, got some heat in those tires. It is a little cold out here. Still going left. It's going left pretty hard. So I just rolled on it. Couldn't even hit it. So I don't think that's going to be a good time. So we're going to hit read. So 320, 48 miles an hour. Oh, that thing's on a way upward climb. God, no torque, but a ton of speed. That's that 7,700 kV motor. So I'm going to try taking some out of the right shock now. See if I can take some out of the right shock. going to take some preload out of the right shock. See if I can get this thing to go right a little bit. So I'm going to just do a couple of test hits, launches, without a timer, just so I can get the shock going right. Still went right a little bit. Take a little bit more out of it. We have a ton of adjustment on this shock, which is good. So I'm going to roll onto this one. Hit back, drag, read. It's testing. Try to roll on this one. I do have this thing cranked pretty far up. God, you can just feel the power of this thing. I got it pointed a little bit right in case it goes left. It's going right now. That was a horrible time. I was on and off the trigger, so I'm gonna have to put some more preload now. Back in that right, I took too much out. But at least it's going right. I'm not gonna read the time yet because I need to put some preload back in this right. About half the distance. We're right on that border. Hopefully this motor isn't hot. So let me hit read. So that was a 3.1, 42 miles an hour. I go back, hit drag. We're gonna read. It's testing. If I can get this thing to go straight, it's gonna go fast. There's some people over there. A kid and a girl. The kid looks like he's going in the street. Oh, that was severely went right. I had to let out of it. And I don't know if it went right when I hit that bump, but I think that's what happened because it left straight. So I'm going to try to go on the other side of the road over here. So we're going to read, back, drag, ready, testing. Oh. I don't see a car. I see a golf cart coming right in my lane. There's your second golf cart, and they literally roll around here all day long. Literally gonna probably stop in the way. Now I gotta, oh, another car. I can't get a run, guys. It's at that time where all the pizza delivery people are gonna be coming home. Battery's just winding down. I'm gonna check the temp on this motor while I'm sitting here. Oh, that motor is way too hot to run again. No way I can run this thing again. Nope, the motor's too hot. And I don't have a fan, and that car looks like he's just gonna sit at the end. Looks like he's just gonna park down there. Probably when I take off, he's gonna take off. I'm gonna try to run it, see if I can get this timer going before a car comes. Stop, drag. It wants me to read every time. Drag, ready. It's testing. I'm gonna run this motor a little hot. Hopefully that guy doesn't move. And that girl at the mailbox doesn't move, and there's another car coming out. I almost hit the reflector and let off. That was half trigger. I couldn't get up to full trigger. There's too much stuff in the road and too much in the way. But that went right again. I knew I put too much in that right side. So we're gonna hit read 3-1, 45 miles an hour. Half trigger. So I got to find a better road. There's too many people here right now, and the motor's a little too hot. So there we go, a little bit of testing with the blue car. This thing's gonna run, guys. It literally, I think the gearing's spot on. I know I can gear up, but I got to take some out of that hit. So I do have the punch, I think, set up pretty high. I'm probably going to take some punch out of the hit, even though, I don't know, I might just leave it alone. I might set that wheelie bar down just a little bit. To adjust that wheelie bar is a little hard. So little Iroc is doing well. The ground is kind of cold right now, but I think we can get this thing down to probably, I'd say a 2.5 is the way it's feeling. But there we go. I know the batteries are going to be low. The motor is going to be warm right now because that last hit, you should never take a system like this geared the way I have it and do back-to-back runs. But it's the only way I know to test it. So there we go, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Everybody's coming home from work. Literally pizza delivery and people coming home from work. But there we go, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and we will catch you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching. Alright, so just got back inside. We're gonna pop this body off. We're gonna take a look at the position that I have those rear shocks, because I made a bunch of changes. The motor hangs off, doesn't really hang off to the left, it's kind of in the center. So I think I got the adjustments the wrong way. Yeah, so the motor is flipped around, so the motor and everything is trying to center it, and I don't think I have enough weight on the rear wheels. So it's still going right. which means this needs more preload, which means you would lower that a little more. As you see, I'm going to just take a little bit out of this side, get some preload off of this one. So we're pretty much almost even on those shocks. And it's squatting, I want to say pretty even. And the tire patch is right in the center. And that one is a little off to the inside, so it's going from here to here. So I need a little bit more camber out on this one. This one is pretty much dead center. So this one I got to add a little, just a touch camber to it. And these have been run on a different car, so it could need a pattern here really quick, but you can see it's only riding on this patch. And the other thing we can do is take the hot wire. I think I have the punch pretty high on this hot wire, so I should be able to tune it. And I've got the battery pretty far back, so I think I'm going to put I need to get some weight over the rear here. So honestly, what I can do is I can take this battery pack and put the battery pack in between here. And that's what I noticed a lot with the MIDMOTOR. Since I have so much weight in the middle and on the front of the tires, it tends to spin off the hole or off the line. Let's see if I can. I don't think the wire's long enough to reach to the back, but I can always make myself another wire harness. Let's see if I can get this thing out. I have it velcroed in here. Will this thing fit in here? Yeah, see, the battery does fit back there. And I don't think the wires are going to reach. No, it's going to be a little short. So I definitely can put the GPS back here, but I can also add some weight back here because I need some sprung weight. I can put aluminum wheels back here, which will give me unsprung weight, but that's not what I need. I need the front a little lighter. Definitely going to leave the plastic on the front, the wheels, and I need to get some weight on this wheelie bar. And as you see, I just set the wheelie bar out of the way because with this setup with the MIDMOTOR, I really don't think we need the wheelie bar. So as you see, suspension bottoms out and the wheelie bar isn't even down. It's just there in case it decides to pick up the front. And I can tell just pushing down on this that it's got a lot of weight in the front. So I'm definitely going to need some weight back here, and that's why I left this really soft so that it would squat and then kind of get the weight over the rear wheels. But if you look at the chassis is pretty flat. I mean, I got a little rake to the front, but not much. So I might try raising the front. No. I think my best bet is to maybe make a weight tray back here and throw some wheel weights in it. I might put a box back here. Oh, let's see. See, that's not wide enough. Or that's too wide, I should say. That was too wide as well. Maybe find a little container with a lid that I can throw on this wheelie bar just right in between here, and I can play with adding weight right here. This thing is pretty light for all that it has. And then I can take the hot wire on my phone and go ahead and take the punch setting down, or even take some timing out to slow this thing down. That's the nice thing about this Tekin system, is that you can play with your punch, and I can gradually ramp up what they call turbo mode. Right now I have turbo mode off. Turbo mode adds a bunch of timing up top. So to see that low number that I'm seeing, anywhere around a 3.1, 3.0, anything around there, pulling half trigger and barely leaving off the line, I know it's got a lot in it. Another thing I can do is is gear up, which is going to take some of the torque out down low and just mile an hour up top. So my gearing's not too wicked right now, as you see. So I don't have any crazy gearing in there. So, but Traxxas, you have to gear way up. I'm probably, I'd say, a 20 tooth right now. So I can definitely go way up. And then I didn't even play with the slipper clutch. That's another thing. I think I have it locked right now. So the next time, tomorrow, I'm going to take some slipper clutch, take some slipper out of it so it's not hitting so hard. And then we're going to play with some more shock tuning. So hopefully I can find a little road that's secluded, throw some cones out so that I can get back-to-back hits. That's the only way I'm going to be able to dial this in. If I have to keep pulling off to the side, watching traffic, watching people, you know, walk out, makes it very, very difficult to remember and concentrate on what I'm tuning. But there we go, guys. Just a little behind the scenes, in case anybody wants to watch it. Thanks for watching.